or squid. He comes up under the boat, and he flips around, and he grabs him with his legs, and then pulls under. They drown. There ain't no survivors.
Andrew is a normal boy in almost every way. He lives at home, doing dishes when needed. He has a pet bird, Connor. He hands out candy at Halloween.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat yourself.
Even has a sweet tooth himself. But one obvious thing that is different about Andrew.
Maybe it is a little bit crazy, but I don't know how I got that way.
His voice. Andrew suffers from a one-of-a-kind disorder known as laryngeal polyplexia. Let me put it this way. If an average human's voice is like having a guitar with one string, only being able to play one note at a time, Andrew has 4.
I guess you could say my life's hard, but I don't think of it that way. I mean, look at someone like Michael Jordan. He has to go out there and make slam dunks in front of all those people. Now that's pressure. All I got to do is wake up, feed myself, and feed Connor. Sometimes I can't even remember to do that.
Andrew has never met his parents. In fact, no one has. Even major genealogic authorities have no clue. But now, with a little bit of his own detective work, a few promising leads are sending Andrew on a quest in pursuit of a North Carolina stage performer.
Nerds Row.
You don't have to talk. I know why you're here. I know why you're here. Just come in. Just come in.
Alright.
So how much do you know?
Not much.
Oh my God. I knew your parents. That was a long time ago. Alright. I was a ventriloquist. Do you know what that is? Well, it's like you have a puppet on your hand and you make it look like the puppet's talking by not making your lips move very much and kind of throwing your voice at it. I had this puppet, it was a dog named Blair. Me and Blair just lit those stages on fire every night. And then some nights, when I looked out at the crowd, it looks like they were looking back at me and seeing not just one dummy on the stage, but 2. It was a real rough patch back then. Anyhow, you're here to talk about your parents. Afraid I can't give you much information about that. My brother had intimate relations with your parents. You should see him.
Where is he?
Well, he lives right here in this very house. Jer!
Do you know my father?
Yes. I knew your father. And your father. And your father. And your father.
I don't get it.
Maybe I should get the photo. You see, your father's was the first ever conjoined octuplets. There was 8 beautiful men all rolled up into one sweet package.
That's great! But were
really like?
Whoa, 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 boy. You can't define 8 men in one word. Boy, they was as different as Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. One was caring, one was gentle, one was a real hothead, one was the smartest in the class, the other was the class clown, one was a rebel. I had a fling with that guy. Didn't last long, but that time in my life, it was sweet as French fries and lemonade. Those boys was many things, but the one thing they shared was music. Oh my God, those boys could sing. They'd grab your ears with the strength of a gator that ain't never letting go. They called themselves the Octoroons. You know, I just might have an old Octoroons record laying around here somewhere. Here we go.
Oh, my baby's got extended clits. Oh, my baby's got extended clits. That don't mean you got to throw a fit. Sometimes it can be hard to sit. Oh, my baby's got extended clits. That don't mean you got to throw a fit. Sometimes it can be hard to sit. Extended clit, the minute you take a blast of Salad.
Lord have mercy, if that don't get your joints rattling, I don't know what will. Man, I think the Octoroons are the reason I'm still living so long. Give me a heart like a snapping turtle. Snap, snap, snap.
Well, that's great. Well, where are they? I gotta meet them. I mean,
Hold your horses, alright? Those boys were touring and traveling. I don't know what it was, but each head would start dying off one by one. But there ain't nothing we could have done but cut off them heads and put them in some potato salad. Good potato salad though, best I ever tasted. Only 4 heads remained, and they started to come real depressed. And they decided there was only one place in the world that could make them happy. The happiest place in the world. You know what that place is?
Myrtle Beach?
Exactly. Now you see, those boys was pale, white as ghosts, and there ain't no way they was stepping onto a beach as nice as Myrtle. Pokemon Squirtle. So those boys went up to one of them newfangled tanning beds, and after 20 minutes, they wasn't satisfied. So they went to another, and then another, and by the 5th time, they had some kind of thing growing on their arms. Some kind of tumor was pulsing and thumping. They didn't think much of it, just sawed off with a rubber spatula and made their way to paradise. Now, tell me something. What's your first memory?
Like real bright lights.
4 heads, 4 voices, rear bright lights. Don't you see it? It's a pattern.
You mean I'm just that thing that grew on their arm? I don't know what to say.
I really don't know what to tell you, boy. But if you're hungry, we got some potato salad.
Wait, potato salad? The potato salad?
Well, sure, I still got some of that potato salad. They only left but yesterday.
Oh, my baby's got extended